Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I am sharing with you my 2025 lineup. If you hear any popping in the back, I think people are setting off fireworks, I hope. But anyway, I'm here to show you my 2025 planner lineup and walkthrough. So if you're interested in seeing that, stick around. I do mostly have happy planners, but I also have a Callie Daniel planner this year. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the Callie Daniel 2025 planner. And on the front, as you can see, it says, "You can do hard things." I bought this from Target. I saw it last year in Target, or rather December 2023 in Target. And I wanted to buy it, but it's $32 and it's a pretty big planner, so it doesn't fit in your purse or anything. And I wanted to buy it, but I couldn't justify spending $32 on it. And I thought I'd wait until January for it to go on sale. It didn't actually go on sale in January. I think it went on sale in February, and it was still over $25 even with the sale. And so I didn't wind up buying it. But when I saw it this year, I had three $5 gift cards from Target. You know, those gift cards they give you when you buy certain things. So I had three of those. So I decided I was comfortable paying the price if you minus the $15. So I went on and bought it. And I decided I would use this as a fitness planner. So anyway, let's open it up. And here's the front page. And it says, on the front page, it says, "All right, stop planner time." So on these two pages are just important dates. The first page does say important dates, and it's sectioned off by month. And on the opposite page, it just says celebrations. As we turn the page, we see January, and I guess this would be the dashboard for January. So January on the first page there are bulleted lists all over that page. So the first box is a bulleted list. Below there is another bulleted list that says goals. That box says celebrations. And then we have some more bulleted lists. And in the middle of the page there is a line section that says focus. There's also a quote at the bottom that says, "Only in the darkness can you see the stars," Martin Luther King Jr. We turn the page, and that's the monthly view. On the first page, it gives you the calendar for the previous month, and below that there are like bullets. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a bulleted section there. On the opposite page is a calendar for the next month, and above that it says notes, and that's lined. As we turn the next page, then we get the weekly view, and there's a habit tracker at the top of the first page there, and then there's a bulleted list at the bottom. And then, of course, the blank sections for each day. And at the bottom, I don't know if you can read that, but it says meals, fitness, hydration. And then Saturday and Sunday are on top of each other. It's just one section. But yeah, that's what the weekly view looks like for all the months. Pretty much look like that. But this is for January, just so you can kind of see the colors for each day. At the end of the weekly calendar for each month, there is a page that kind of has a quote on it. So at the end of January, we have this one. It says, "It's a beautiful day to go after your dreams." I think anyone who's like into coloring might really enjoy this as well. If you turn the page, now you have a one page of line notes, and the other page is a bulleted note page. And then we get into the next month, which is okay, so let's just speed this up. So the dashboard for February says, "If you see someone without a smile, give them yours." Again, it looks like January. The monthly view says, "You are so loved." Then, of course, we get into those weekly views. The back of February says, "You are so loved" again. There are those notes pages. And then we get into March, and the bottom of March says, "You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream." Les Brown. And that's the dashboard. And then the monthly view says, "When it rains, look for rainbows." And then, of course, there is that weekly section. And it ends with "You bring the sunshine." And then we have April, and April says, "Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud." And then the monthly view for April says, all right, spring, do your thing. Then we have the weekly view, of course. And then it ends with don't let the hard days win. And then May dashboard there. And also you have these two ribbons in it. One is pink and one is yellow. May says, let no one ever come to you without leaving better and happier. And then the monthly view says, be sunshine to everyone you are around. Then, of course, those weekly views again. And then we have grow in grace to end May. And then June says, be anxious for nothing, Philippians 4:6. And then the monthly view says, do more of what makes your soul happy. Then we get to July. June ends with hello summer. And then we get those pages. And then we get to July. And July says, keep your face always toward the sunshine and shadows will fall behind you, Walt Whitman. And then the monthly view quote says, your future is so bright, they'll need shades. Then, of course, we have the weekly view. It ends with radiate kindness. Then we get into August, and August says, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, Nelson Mandela. And then on the monthly view, it says, quick reminder, kindness goes a long way. We have those weekly views again. It ends with these crayons that say things like, I am strong. So September says, no one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. On the monthly view, it says, you can do hard things. And then, of course, those other pages. Then it ends with belief in yourself. October says, I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers and of Green Gables. And then, of course, the monthly view says, you are the pumpkin to my spice. And then for November, it ends with trick or treat people with kindness. And then we get to November. And November says, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Aesop. And then the monthly view says, fall is proof that change is beautiful. And then, of course, we get those other pages before we get to December. It ends with, oh so grateful. November ends with, oh so grateful. The December quote is, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them, Walt Disney. And then on the calendar view, it says, 'tis the season to sparkle. Then, of course, we go through the weekly view. And it ends with, be patient with yourself. Nothing in nature blooms all year. After that, we get several pages of lined and bulleted journal pages. And that is the end of the Callie Daniel Planner for 2025. Up next is the Wild and Beautiful Happy Planner. Now this planner is, I believe, what they consider a productivity planner. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But this is the inside cover. It just says Happy Planner. Return this to where you put your information. And moving along, the next page is going to be a calendar for 2025, as well as a calendar for 2026 and a place to put notes. Next pages are where you can put in special dates with each month. And then we get to the dashboard, and the top of the dashboard on the first page, it gives you a space for 3 priorities. Next to that is a graph section for important things, and below that is line section that says take note. And the dashboard doesn't say anything on that page. Then we move into the monthly view, and then we move into the weekly view. Now, this is what I mean when I said I think this is a productivity planner. The first section at the top is blank, but the middle section there has a bulleted list, and then the top section is bulleted. The middle section is a checkbox section, and then the bottom section is blank. But I believe this is what they consider like the productivity planner, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, these are the weekly views, and then we get into February. And February just says send love and flowers. And I think we're going to speed this up again. So February's dashboard just says send love and flowers. March says grow girl. April doesn't say anything. And then March says find your happy. Or May says find your happy. June says this life is pretty good. July doesn't say anything. August says hello beautiful. September says hello life. October doesn't say anything. November says full of gratitude. And December says your future looks so bright. There's one page of notes at the very end. Okay, so up next is the Find the Beauty in Each Day planner. This is probably going to be my main planner, the one that I carry in my purse. If not this one, it will be the previous one that is the productivity planner. I apologize in advance for this glare, but let's get into this planner as well. This is the front page, and it's just, of course, the regular Happy Planner page. There's a calendar for 2025 and 2026, special dates for each month, the dashboard, and January says, when in doubt, add flowers. There's the monthly view. And then, of course, the weekly view. This one, all three boxes are just blank boxes, unlike the previous one. But this is pretty standard for the vertical planners for Happy Planner. Okay, so now we're gonna skip to February and speed it up. So February says live a colorful life on the dashboard. March says life is best lived one day at a time. April is actually blank. May is also blank. June says earth laughs in flowers. Ralph Waldo Emerson. July is blank. August is blank. September says, I will fill my life with flowers. October is blank. November says, be like a flower and reach for the sun. And then December says, bloom from the heart. And of course, there's the back page of notes, and that's that. Okay, so now this is the Beautiful Life Happy Planner. This one is slightly different because this is a horizontal layout, and this is going to be my academic planner. If you've been here for a while, you know that I am trying to finish out a bachelor's degree in professional writing and marketing. So this is what I will be using for classes to keep track of homework, tests, and that sort of thing, as well as to kind of keep track of like side hustles and job hunting, because while I do have a job and I'm going to stay with my company, I am looking for another job within my company, or at the very least I need to find a part-time job. So that's what I'll be using this particular planner for. It looks very similar. The dashboard looks very similar to the other planners in that it has the priorities and important and take note. And the monthly view looks the same. But here's the horizontal view. The horizontal view actually has a section for priorities, kind of like a checkbox on the side there. At the bottom, it has a, a graph that says notes. And this is on the first page. There's also a bulleted section that says important, and then a blank section that says looking ahead. And so that's on that side, and then on the other side is the actual dates and where you can put in notes for each date. But yes, this is going to be my, what is this? My academic planner. Yes, this is going to be my academic planner. So this is what the inside of that looks like on a weekly basis. The monthly view looks the same as the other happy planners, but this is what the horizontal view looks like. So February says be the sunshine. March doesn't say anything. April also doesn't say anything. May says born to shine. June says hello wonderful life. July says dream like nothing stands in your way. August doesn't say anything. September says enjoy the beauty of ordinary things. October says enjoy the little things in life. November says bloom and grow, be strong, and know that you are beautifully you. And December doesn't say anything. Of course, we have that final page of notes. And that's that one. Now, I did pick up some accessories for my happy planners. I picked up 2 sticker books and I picked up these inserts. They are meant for me to just take extra notes. I'm probably going to I'm going to divide them up between my main planner and the productivity planner. But I'm just taking them out of the pack so you can kind of see them. I'm sorry if you can't see them well, but at the top on that one side, it says goal, plan, repeat, and then you can put in the date. And then on the back is just lined paper. On the right side is lined as well. And where it says goal, plan, repeat is actually bulleted. So I'm just going to put those in my main planner and in my productivity planner as well. And then here are the 2 sticker books that I bought. One is Cheerful Seasons and one is Hey Bree. And I'm just going to speed this up so you can have a look at what those sticker books look like. Okay, so up first is the Cheerful Seasons sticker book. I apologize because I think I didn't capture the bottom of each page. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, I picked this specifically because I do like the seasonal stickers. I wanted the Seasons of Joy sticker book as well as the Seasons of Joy planner, but my local Michaels didn't have either one of those, and I didn't really want to drive 45 minutes just to get them, so I settled for these. I do like the stickers. Both books have very seasonal stickers, so I really like that about both books. So anyway, also up next, I'm going to show you not what I bought recently, but I don't throw my planners and stuff away, and so when I was looking through my stuff, I realized that I had a couple of things that I had not completely used, and I think I'm going to incorporate those things into my 2025 lineup as well. That includes a notebook and a budgeting planner, and I'm going to show you that next after we finish looking at the sticker book. Okay, so first up, I have this notebook here. I bought this notebook years ago. I can't even remember what year. But I just used it as a notebook. I did take the pages that I had written in out. And I just want to keep this to keep notes for social media, basically. I'm going to make this kind of my social media planner. I'm probably going to put some of those inserts in here as well, even though I have quite a few blank pages left. That there is the Big Goals Planner from Happy Planner. This was part of my 2024 lineup. I bought it last year. Early 2024 was kind of a mess for me, and I got derailed in on several areas of my life as a result. But I did not track or do everything that I wanted to do in this goals planner. But anyway, I say all that to say that Happy Planner does still have this on their website if you are interested in buying it. The first page there, you would just put the month at the top. It says this month's focus, and then this month's big goals, and you put in like 3 areas for 3 goals, and then you at the bottom you kind of keep track of the actions. The next page is like a monthly tracker. The next page is a weekly goals page. And then the next page is what is your main goal for today, so you can kind of go in and just kind of keep track of what you're doing, what you plan to do, that sort of thing. I only filled in one section of this. I filled in the first section in January because January is where everything went wrong. So that pretty much means that the other sections, there are 4 sections in here, that pretty much means the other 3 sections are still blank. And I'm going to fill them in for the first 3 months of the year. So that's what I'm using in terms of goal planning, at least for the first part of the year. I'm going to say the first quarter of the year. So anyway, that is the budget planner that I bought for 2024. It is a dated budget planner, but it's really just the calendar in here that's dated. So I'm going to use this. I'm not going to buy another budget planner since I didn't complete this last year. I'm not gonna buy a new one. So I'm just gonna use this one. And this does have different sections for budgeting, like doing a monthly budget, tracking your expenses, prioritizing, saving, and that sort of thing. And it has where you can keep track of weekly expenses, all of those things. So I'm going to use this for budgeting this year, even though it technically says 2024. But that doesn't matter because it's really only the calendar that is a 2024 calendar in here. I'll just ignore that part. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be using for budgeting this year. That notebook, the goals planner, I'm going to be using for my overall goals for the first 3 months of the year. And then that notebook, the Planner Babe notebook, is where I'm going to start keeping track of social media stuff because I do want to continue to make content and continue to try to grow my channel. That's my goal. So that Planner Babe notebook is going to be my social media planner. And here's one of the reasons why. What I realized when I found this is that there used to be a Happy Planner insert specifically, I guess, for content creators. This was years ago. I haven't seen it recently, so I don't think you can buy it anymore. But basically, it's where you can kind of keep track of your social media interactions. So check it off section, and that check it off section is like for your social media accounts, like your Facebook, your Twitter, your YouTube, whatever. And you would go in and you would say, check off like you read the comments, you responded to comments. There's also a section where you can kind of keep track of like how many likes you got, how many comments you got, that sort of thing. And so, and also a section to kind of help you plan out your content. So that's why this is going to be my new social media or content creation planner for that reason. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing with this particular notebook. It's going to be my social media planner. And hopefully I can use this to keep myself organized when it comes to social media and plan out my social media, as well as actually motivate me to make videos. So that is the goal for this particular notebook. So anyway, that is everything that I have for 2024. That is my lineup for 2024. I hope everything here was clear. I feel like I was a little bit all over the place and a little bit disorganized with this, but I hope you can kind of see the vision for 2025. Did I say 2024? I'm at 2025. I hope you can see the vision for 2025 and how I'm planning, or I'm attempting to stay organized this year. So anyway, that's it for this video. I will try to follow up a video where I set up my planners and plan out 2025. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and y'all have a good week. Bye-bye.